Jim, our next question was sent via the Cult of Cornette Facebook group. This is from Dylan King. What are Jim's thoughts on blindfold matches?
Well, and I guess we have to explain some of them. Not everybody's seen the Jake Roberts Hood of Darkness match, or what was that they called it?
I think it was just
Who
a
was it,
blindfold
Jake
match.
and-
Jake and Rick Martel, the model, because he had sprayed arrogance in the eyes of Jake Roberts, who...
Yeah, but who called it the Prince of Darkness match or some kind of thing?
Was it Kevin?
That was Kevin, maybe. But nevertheless, it's like everything else. If you understand why it was why the idea was concocted and how to execute it and how to work it and don't make it just really goofy, then it works. But a lot of those things don't often happen, and sometimes it don't work. But the idea is that, originally the way it came up was, I could beat you with one hand tied behind my back. Well, I could beat you blindfolded. Well, I take you up on that dare, that kind of thing. And then in Tennessee, when I first saw them, it was the blindfold battle royal that they would do at spot shows where there's only 8 guys on the card. And an 8-man battle royal looks a little sparse. So 8-man blindfold battle royal, you get the black hood that you put over everybody's head, and then they're reaching out, trying to feel their way around, and it takes longer, right? But then Watts took it in Mid-South and did what Roy Shire would have done with it. He made it sound dangerous and plausible. He said, we're going to take 18 fucking guys and we're going to put hoods over their heads so they can't see, and you have to be thrown over the top rope to the floor to be eliminated, so their necks could be broken, and the last man in the ring is the win. And it drew in the main event of his regular towns one time because it was different. But it depends on how you sell it, who's involved in it, how they're doing it. Then the old deal where the heel would peek behind the referee's back. He'd peek and get the advantage on the babyface, and then get on the babyface who was blind and couldn't see where it was coming from. But then the people would realize that they could help the babyface when the babyface would be in the corner and he'd point. The people would boo if he wasn't pointing right, but if he pointed in another direction, it was pointing at the heel, they'd cheer, yay! And the heel didn't know what was happening. Why are they cheering? And the body language that you would show in the thing. And then finally you'd get the baby face where he'd get his hands on a fucking. But it's like everything else. How's it done? Who's doing it?